The customer service at Tone Hair Salon is, we go above and beyond.
Why should you work at Tone Hair Salon?
Because 9 times out of 10, like, you're gonna be at the salon more than you be at home sometimes.
Leda told me that once it hits 80 degrees, we're gonna be able to have crab legs. I love hanging out with people. I love connecting with people, and which is why I love my industry, because every single time I have somebody sitting in the chair, they're gonna teach me something that I didn't know yesterday.
You have to be able to speak up for yourself, because if not, you're gonna get trampled over.
Hey, girl. Speaking of the Tone Baddies.
Wait, what? I didn't even hear the last thing. Wait.
So yesterday, backstory. This is podcast number 2 of the new season. Season number 2.
Welcome to
season
Tone
number
Baddies.
2, podcast number 2. Yesterday, some local hairstylists had some beef with me and made a video, and I clapped back. Okay, I clap back. I always clap back. I don't care, and I made that very known. I'm not going to out the stylist, and I'm not going to say who it is, but they know who they are. Anyways, last night on Sideline, which is our business line, I got a text message that said, let me go back to our text.
Oh, yeah. Those were bad.
The person said in 3 separate text messages, "You mean girl with a U." Wait. You mean butch girl. She called me butch.
Yeah.
And at first I thought it was a typo. I was like, did she just mean to say bitch?
That's what I thought.
She called me butch.
Oh,
What's this butch?
so really?
I think it's like manly. It's
Really?
like no, it's like butch, like it's like a
I thought it was a typo too.
you know.
No, she called me butch. I think it was because I was wearing that 3/4 that long sleeve.
Granted, we know that's what it looks like with that on. So hi,
I
in
was
your
wearing
face.
kind of a butchy
No.
shirt yesterday. I'm not gonna lie. So in my stories when I was coming at her, that's probably why. But then what the icing on the cake was, like, of course I looked up the phone
not
number.
us getting calls now.
And the phone number was from this state and city that I know that the salon owners are from. And I was like, you could have hit it a little bit. Whatever. Anyways, they called me a butch. I don't know if I should be proud or...
Be proud. Be proud. I'm proud. I'm proud, Leda.
Yeah, I mean,
You know, you're attracting different audiences. You attract all types of audiences. And what? Are they mad? Stay mad.
right.
Stay mad.
All right, guys, if you don't know us, I'm Leda. I own Tone Hair Salon. This is
Draca.
She's been with us for a couple of years now.
Yep. Going on 2.
Yeah.
Yes.
Perla has been here
I'm going on 1
year.
May
She's
14th.
a baby stylist.
I'm going on 1 year too, just like a month after you, right?
Yeah, like a couple of weeks.
A couple weeks.
Yeah.
Me and Perla started at the same time. We're also wives, and I'm the husband.
There's 3 of us. It's not
I
just
literally
two.
about spit my
And,
first
Megan.
May is our receptionist / social media / gonna be a hairstylist maybe one day, question mark.
Slash,
We hope
yeah.
so. How's that going? Actually, just give us a little summary. How's it going?
Yes.
I have to upload a document onto the page again, so I have to re-upload my document, y'all.
I think you've been saying that for a while.
She's been
Yeah.
saying
Not
that.
you outing her.
I think we heard that story about
I
So
have,
she went
y'all.
to school in New York. She has graduated. She has not taken her test yet.
I
But
have
when
my
she
temp
ta-
in New York right now, currently, but you know, I don't legally practice anything in North Carolina because it's only in New York.
Yeah.
All right, we're starting off with some food.
Yes.
All
So we got some international snacks that we're gonna try. Don't ask me what they are or what they say, but I do know.
Let me see what it. Let me see what it
Yeah.
Seaweed.
Seaweed.
Where did you get these?
And we're gonna do our ASMR as we eat
We're
these.
starting off with ASMR.
Actually, Walmart. Normally, I was gonna go to the international store that we don't go to, but I didn't have
I was
time.
gonna say my friend took me to this international store in Durham. That they have a bunch
in
of
Durham.
different Durham.
Yeah, I was in Durham.
Durham.
Yes, but
Yeah,
no,
same
they
thing with
have-
Raleigh. I do
it's-
not know how to say it.
It's probably a
All right,
similar
here we
one
go.
to the one we go to. It's kind of like it's just all around.
Wait, is it good though?
Yeah, no, the one that I went to though, what's like more like Hispanic.
That's
like
actually
Central
This one's the one
America.
more like English.
Pass it around.
Mm. Wait, what is
That's an
this?
Indian.
I was saying though, they have a bunch of food that I've never seen from different places.
So if y'all want to, whenever we have the podcast, whoever want to go by there.
Trika, I don't know why you said you don't think you got good stuff. This stuff looks legit.
It sounds weird, like, you know. I know, but
those are really good.
These are really good.
Really?
If you can't tell, I'm
See,
eager to get some.
I mean, I don't know. I guess I did good.
And then we got shrimp chips.
Oh, those are good. These are like
shrimp.
Those are like, what would you call them? Like,
these are really
pork
good.
skins, kind of like, but seaweed.
Those
Healthy.
are actually
I really like
good.
These are.
And those are probably really kind of healthy, actually.
Yeah, cause seaweed.
Oh,
It's
God.
tempura. Good? Ew. Shrimp?
They're not good.
Fishy?
They're good, but they smell like shrimp.
Hold on, my favorite food is shrimp.
Look, see, I was thinking of you,
No,
Perla.
they do.
All right, I'm going to save these two for later.
These are good.
They do taste.
All right, what's
smell
our
very
topics,
fishy.
guys? Those are good. Let me get that.
I was about to say, give me like one more. What are they called again?
I don't know. I can't read them. Tempura.
Pass it over to
seaweed, though. I'm scared. How are
They
these?
actually taste good, but it's just the smell.
I want to smell it, but I don't want to smell it. I don't want to do that to myself. Oh, shit. They
Does
are.
it to myself?
I'm sorry.
I don't want to do it to
And I
myself.
don't
Does
even-
it to myself.
Wait, I want more of those. Those are good.
Okay, we need
Sorry.
more of those ASAP.
Okay.
Yeah, no, we need like
Hey,
these
stop.
are gonna be going into the salon. Snack bag.
No.
Why are these so good?
Becca, try these.
No,
Becca doesn't
this
even
is
like seafood.
Try the seaweed. No.
No, she doesn't like anything.
Do you want
The
to get
scum
rid of
from the
those?
sea.
Oh, not even seaweed.
I was like, take one of them off your hands.
Nothing serious.
All right,
We like these.
what are we talking about,
Wait,
guys?
what's inside of it?
We have things to talk about, I promise. Welcome, by the way. This
We have-
podcast is open for students, stylists, and clients.
And for those of you who don't know, we are hiring.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
We are hiring for
Yes.
assistants. We also have 2 rooms upstairs for rent. If you guys are interested, definitely contact me.
Yes.
Call the salon, talk to me. You know. We'll
Our
figure it
number
out.
is 919-710-7027.
That's
And if you didn't hear that, 919-710-7027.
Actually, if
Yes.
anybody's listening and wants to call the salon right now, we will answer it.
Yes. If you have a question or you just want to get a shout
If
out,
you want to be on the podcast,
give us a
the
call.
phone number is not. We will answer it.
Yes.
If
Yes,
somebody, okay, look, if
Wait,
Sideline
make
calls,
a story right now because not everybody's watching us there. So make a story. Maybe they'll people call us from a story on Insta.
What do you mean?
Get on.
No. This is for the people that are vested right now.
Okay.
919
Babe, call.
701-7027. If you have the kahunas to call us right now, you're going to be on live
choked.
on the podcast. 919-701-7027. I will wait.
All those locked into our
I'll
phones.
say you're on. I got it. The sound on, so I'm waiting.
I don't have it.
I don't have
but-
sideline right now, y'all.
I'll say
I
May's
broke
gonna
my
answer.
phone.
Well,
no,
I'll pass it over the man.
no, Jig, I broke my phone, so I'm not gonna have sideline on my phone for a minute.
Oh man.
For how long?
It was
We
cracking.
tried to
It was
change
cracked in the
her
back,
SIM
so now
card
it's-
into
No,
my phone.
I dropped.
into my old
bottle
phone,
on
but the
it,
new phones don't come with SIM
and-
cards.
It had lines on it, but I can still hear
Oh,
the
it's like the screen is
notifications
messed
pop
up.
up. Mhm. There's no cracks on the front of the screen though.
Yeah, it's like
It's
like
just
a
black.
like a
Remind
TV
Remind me
type thing where it
tomorrow,
goes
'cause then I'll
black.
probably
Yeah.
put yours, or no, the other phone on.
I was gonna say the black phone would be good on for sideline, so there could be 2 different phones. That's what I was telling her.
Okay.
All right, y'all. So we are going to talk about why should you work at Tone Hair Salon. Everybody here, why should you work at Tone Hair Salon?
Because there's a lot of
Well,
reasons.
well, you know, you should work at Tone Hair Salon if you're looking for a family-friendly atmosphere because we are a big family, and you can't exclude yourself because we will forcibly include you in everything.
That's facts.
So
I'm
if
talking
you
to
can't
Karina
handle that,
right
then
now.
maybe you're not for us. But if you
Yeah.
are looking for a family-friendly environment, come on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is a real thing for real because we are so friendly, like in family oriented. that if you aren't wanting to be like that, then you'll probably feel out of place. But it's not purposely because we're doing that. It's because
we'll
you're
include you.
separating yourself.
But
it will feel like it's not a match. So that's why it is important to, when you're looking for a salon, that you interview the salon just as much as they're interviewing you. It's like filling it out and making sure like that's your home salon. Because 9 times out of 10, like, you're gonna be at the salon more than you be at home sometimes. Like, we can all testify that.
Yo, it's like a sorority in our place. Like, we all know each other's everything at this point. Like, we are all like sisters. Because that's what it comes down to. Like,
We
the
all
amount
take
of
care of
we
each
spend
other,
so much
like-
time together that's what it's come down to. And I love it. I love my girls. I love us. Like, we hang out as much as inside the salon, outside of the salon. Like,
I
our
was just
free
about to
time
say
is
that. We
us.
also hang out outside the salon. So
I mean, that's when
Especially
you
in
know
the
it's
summer.
good.
yeah.
Especially in the summer. Like,
Oh, I
we've been
can't wait.
cooling down a little bit.
I can't
Y'all,
wait.
the summer's coming.
Not
It's-
even. I know you guys told me
so
And this
need
is
more.
like a new something. So it's like, okay,
Drink.
last summer it was different because it was like, okay, we were still having fun, but y'all were still like new to
Newbies.
it. So imagine now this
I
summer.
know.
We're gonna
Yes,
be lit.
yes.
We're gonna have so
No,
much fun.
Leda, Drika.
Yeah.
Drika, Leda told me that once it hits 80 degrees, we're gonna be able to have crab legs. You know what I sent her today? A screenshot of what it said it on the thing. It said it feels like 78. I'm waiting. I have 2
She
days.
did.
Yes. And I'm telling her when it feels like 80.
in 2 weeks is like 50s. And I'm like,
I mean, we'll know because I'll
gotta
be
have
checking because those
something.
crab legs. Anyways, another reason why I like Tone Hair Salon the most, which is honestly my favorite thing of there, is the fact that I can build my own schedule. I go to New York once a month. We moved here back in April, and I've gone back to New York every single month. Financially, it's not a smart idea, but it is a very good.
You can work
like,
it tailored to your own.
Yes.
thing.
Like, I work my 3 weeks straight and I'd be leaving the 1 week. And it's so good for me to know that I can have that flexibility. You know, if I want to come back and work at night, I can work at any time. Want to work early in the morning, I can work early in the morning. It's the fact that I can make my own schedule and the fact that you give us the ability, the freedom to just be ourselves with our clients. Like, if we say, I don't want to do this type of like service, you'd be like, okay, that's amazing.
Like, you're not a micromanaging type of man, like boss, but like it's like you give us the free will to do as we please. It's just like up to you. Like, as long as we're like getting clients and we're doing our promoting and stuff, but you still allow us to work in the way that we need to work.
I've done every position. You know, I've been the assistant, I've been the commission, I've been the hourly, I've been the owner. You know, I've seen all sides. And for me, I want to make all sides happy to want to be there, right?
Yeah.
So
it's like having a booth, but not having to pay for anything, honestly.
Exactly.
And that's what I love.
It's really good. You can't get no better than the salon,
And I
honestly.
always tell people, like, first off, like, I do start off with high commission. So I'm not, I would rather you be happy and make money than you be unhappy and just thinking that I'm taking all the money. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have to have so much money to survive, I guess. I'd rather have happiness from other people surrounding me than nickel and diming everybody and, you know, being the,
Actually,
I got really lucky.
Recently, she even made a comment in Drinking.
She did.
She was like, you know, if I could sell all of these Swan Method classes to everyone, I will make sure that every single one of you is taken care of. We were like,
Yeah.
Like, midway of her sentence, Drinking, I were like, what are you gonna say?
Like,
no, for real.
you would just leave. And I was like,
Yes. No, we were like, wait, you said that because not many bosses really
Would
care
say nothing
about
like that. Like, you
like
wouldn't
the
hear that.
finances of their employees. Like,
Yeah.
you could have been like, oh, if I sell these
Right.
Swan Method classes, I'll get the biggest house
Yeah.
going, the most
You were
vacation.
talking about
like
us.
you were talking
Like,
about
you were talking about
us.
us, and that was like,
that's my
what?
goal.
It was very
That's
touching.
my
It
goal.
was like
That
it
is
was.
literally my goal.
I was like, well,
is
let's
to
get
make-
all these Swan Methods sold, you guys.
Yo, I'm learning
It's
the
like
Swan
Girl Scout
Method.
cookies. Let's go put up a tent and like,
Yes. I'm learning the Swan Method just so that I could be able to even sell it even better. Like, you know, like it was very touching. That moment, like I already loved you. In that moment, I was like, all right, like that's going into my core.
That's
It
my biggest
did.
thing. And I tell you guys this all the time. Like, my goal is to make you guys a ton of money. And I mean, I know this is selfish, but I don't want you guys to go. You know what I mean? I want you guys to be
She loves me.
I don't want to go if I don't
happy
have to go.
and make more money with me than if you were to go out on your own.
Yeah.
And I know one day that might happen. I get it. But if you could be happy with a team and make a lot of money and have flexible hours and not have to worry about color or rent or
Yeah.
any of that other shoot, Why wouldn't you? Right?
That was good. That was good.
She saved
That was a good
herself.
one.
She saved
But,
herself.
you know, if you get to a point where like, you know what, I'm ready to be my own, then that's a different situation. There's no money that's gonna convince you otherwise.
Right.
But if you're gonna be here, I want to make sure you're fully taken care of. And it might not happen right away because I have to build
She
up.
looked
I
at me
have to,
because-
Which I understand that, and I appreciated our conversation yesterday, because it was just like it gave me more clarification of where I want to be, how I want us to move in the salon, and I just appreciate it. So
Yeah.
I'm excited for our future.
I feel like
and
I'm not
growth.
like other salon owners in that aspect. A lot of salon owners, they get in their head, their ego's too big, and then they get selfish. And I feel like there are 2 other salons in this area that just did that. They were big.
Yeah.
And then I found out that they're not even there anymore. And I'm
Oh, yeah,
like,
you were just
that's
talking to me about that yesterday.
wild. It's wild.
Mhm.
And it's because, you know, as much as like stylists get an ego in their head, the owner also gets an ego in their head.
Mhm.
And that's something that I always try to strive to people, like, get out of your head, stop being bigger than yourself, get your ego out, and make sure that everybody's taken care of at all times. And that's how you're going to keep a team together, you know?
Exactly. Like I got really lucky with the first pick of the first salon I ever went to. Like I hit it on the nail. And I don't think, I'm just like, dang, imagine working somewhere else. Like hearing all the comparisons from people like y'all who've been at other salons, or even with Caitlin who was telling me about her friends who've been at other salons. Like I'm like, dang, I'm glad I didn't go through none of that.
first salon-
Honestly, at all. Like
The first salon I worked at, they were doing things totally illegal. They were 1099ing us.
I just saw
means-
I just saw like a video about that, like on like tips for baby stylists, like if they're 1099
1099
and
is
they're still
absolute
taking tips.
BS.
Yeah.
Because now the salon owner doesn't have to pay your employee tax, so you're paying that.
Mhm.
And then they're trying to tell you to come in 10 to 7 with or without a client. That's 100% illegal.
Yeah.
So I
literally just saw
I
a
was
video
so
about
mad when
that.
I found out that my first salon where I was 1099, I went in, I would make no money, and the owner thought that was okay.
That's
That was
crazy.
not okay.
And still having to
And it
pay like
happens
taxes
all the time.
out.
I see it all the time.
Yeah. I will say to my New York people think that in North Carolina you can't make money just because you're not in New York. I honestly, speaking to Leda and things that I know from my coworkers, I'm pretty sure I'm making the same or more as people that have had more than 5 years in the experience of like in the
Yes.
industry. And
Absolutely.
I've only been like taking full on clients since December.
Yep.
Like being on commission type style. Before that I was still taking clients, but it was not like it was not my priority to get like I was not making money through the clients. I was still getting paid hourly.
Like the
also
math
feel
is
like-
mathing.
I feel
for
like
sure.
that doubles back on like what we were saying in the first podcast. I wasn't here, guys, but I was like behind the scenes. The way that you like throw us in, it's either sink or swim. It's really up to the stylist and like what you do with what you
Yeah.
want to do and how much you want to accomplish in the time that you have, because you give them all the freedom.
All the
So you know what I
stylists
mean?
out
Like,
there,
I
or
see
you
that.
don't make it. And if you don't make it, then I
literally.
meant, you know.
Every
sorry.
stylist
it's
out
completely
there,
up
like
to
you
you.
just have to realize that you just have to look like every place. Because even in my old place, they told me, they were like, "You're not gonna make like this much money anywhere else." I was making great money. I have nothing to complain about the place because they're honestly taught me like the core of what I need to do, like the foundation of it.
Yeah.
And I truly appreciate it because I still practice everything they taught me. But one thing I will say is, yes, I am making more money. I am making more money than other stylists that I know. And New York money to North Carolina money, the difference is just the money here lasts.
I
The
would say
money
it's a
over
big
there does
difference
not
because
last.
you can hold on to it a little bit
And this
longer.
is not even talking about the salon. This
Yes.
is talking about the lifestyle. New York lifestyle is just expensive. So coming here, being afraid, like the 3 of us, we were like, okay, but like, can we make this
we
money?
kept telling y'all
Yes,
that.
we
wouldn't
can.
we?
I like right
We were
now.
preaching
I'm
to
in my
them.
beginning side. Like it's my beginning. Like I tell May and Becca to look at me as an inspiration because we're all started in the same position. Like we're all moving our way up. So I tell them, I'm
Yes.
like, look at me. Like guys, I was struggling. We were all struggling, and look at where I'm going.
I'm glad that you're saying it like that now, Pro, because you were having that
I
same
was
doubt.
struggling,
You had that
like, I
same, the way she's saying her speech to them now is what we were saying to her, and what
yeah,
Caitlin was
to
saying to
me.
me.
Yeah.
So we all literally, like, I don't know how many times I was like, I don't know if I could
It's
do
like
this. I'm gonna have
any
to go
other-
back to healthcare.
It
I
is-
don't know.
What I hate about hair school is that right now they are trying to convince the stylist, oh, you're going to make bank when you leave. Go rent a booth and you're going to be fine. And the fact of the matter is you're not. if you don't go to a salon and mentor somebody, you're gonna fail. 90% of them are gonna fail because they think and they've been told that they can go own their own thing. Going into a salon is like any other job. It's an entry level.
Yes.
You have to put in the time and then you will get there. And sometimes it'll be faster on where you're at, right? I don't like the places that make you assist 6 months to 2 years. Like, that's actually crazy.
That's insane to me.
I time it on how well they're doing, their client interactions, their client retention, how much they're focusing and taking it all in.
Yeah.
You know, that's
crazy,
what all matters to
I
me.
assisted
That's how
for
I
3
thought of
years.
it, like-
I assisted for 3 years, only assisted you for less than 6 months, and I'm now taking clients. You know what I mean?
The other thing is, for anybody that's looking for the assistant position that I have, I train so well that even though you've only been doing hair for a year, it's going to be as if you've been doing hair for 5 or longer. I make you the absolute best. I don't put out mediocre stylists. And I've explained this in many videos that I've put out recently about how there is a difference between salons right now. And it's either you're going to go really cheap and go to Great Clips or somewhere like that and spend barely any money and expect the least, or you're going to save up and you're going to go high end and pay the money. But the mediocre stylist is gone. And if you're the mediocre stylist in this high end place, they're not coming back. They will never come back. They're not going to pay all this money and then get mediocre work. So we only put out the best if we're going to charge the highest.
Yeah.
Looking back at like my other co-students, whatever you want to call them, the people I was going to school with.
Okay.
Peers.
Peers. Okay, what do you call them people? What do you call them? Like, you know, like co-workers.
You were looking at me and you didn't even get a word. I was like,
word.
I don't know.
Peers. Yes. Looking at their work and their like Instagram page and like what they're doing versus what I'm doing, you would think I've been doing hair for 5 years or more. Like,
yeah,
like I'm like, dang, I'm good.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm like,
honestly,
but when I'm around all of us that are good, it's like I don't feel like I'm good enough.
Right.
But then I'm like looking back, and I have to take that step back, and I'm looking at my peers' work, and I'm like, well, I went to school at the same time they went to school, and I'm looking at their work, and I'm like,
girl, that was literally
you know,
my next thing. I was gonna say, like, we are more of a color corrective salon. Like, that's really what we are. We have clients that come to us and tell us, oh yeah, the stylist had 10, 15 years of experience, and they did this to me.
Oh, hold on. I want to get something even better. Lately, we have had stylists referring their clients to us,
which is crazy.
Yes,
Do
that
you
is
know how
true.
crazy that is?
That
And then the
is
fact that
true.
we
Makes
have
me
people
feel so
driving
good.
hours away too is even better. Like we
Yeah.
have,
How many stylists do we have sitting in our chairs?
Yeah.
We have stylists that come
we
to
do.
us.
We do
Like,
some
that's
stylists hair.
actually-
That's
like,
crazy.
That makes me feel so good. That makes me feel like,
And to
damn,
those
we're
stylists,
doing
come work
something
for us.
right.
Yes, we love
Come
y'all,
here.
and like we appreciate y'all coming
you
to
can
us.
come and work here, and we'll still
Yeah.
be besties for real.
Yeah.
No, I honestly, that's what I appreciate the fact. Like, from here, what you have taught us is like the foundation of how to keep our clients, which is having a very detailed consultation. Like, yes, we mentioned this on our last podcast, but at the same time, consultation is key.
It's very important.
Consultation is key. If you guys do not know how to ask the right questions to your clients, then how do you know you're even doing something that they want?
Like, there's no
Because-
way you really should have any hiccups or mess ups
Yeah.
if you're asking all the right questions.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Like
and if
Paul
they're-
Mitchell, that's one thing that I really actually hated. I actually used to hate. They gave us a sheet of paper and they kind of had like the consult on the paper, like what we need to ask them and stuff. And I actually hated doing that, but like I don't know, like they always really like pressured us about consults, and now I understand because it really really matters. And I wish I would have known that back then. I used that to my advantage, but I never messed up or anything. But I literally would just skip all of that stuff. I'd be like, yep, so you had this yet, right?
No, girl.
Right? And they'd be like, no.
That's
But
one
now I'm
thing.
asking.
Like, sitting through your consultation, seeing the fact that like you would rather take 30 minutes to figure out what the client wants and
Yeah.
not rush through it.
Mhm.
That's what I appreciate, because
Yeah.
there has been times like a couple of days ago, I had a client who she was like, I have these pictures. She showed me like 4 different pictures. None of
when you
them.
was having a therapy.
No, that was a
I
different
like,
one.
you
That was
sitting
the
for a
one
while
before.
having a whole therapy.
No, that was a whole therapy session.
Yeah.
But like, we love she's my queen now.
I liked her.
That was therapy though.
She had good energy.
That was not.
I was like, Perla for real was sitting down having
because
a one-on-one.
my girl, like she came in.
We even knew her
Like,
hair.
No,
It was a consult.
It was a
consult that
consultation.
led into a
So
therapist
her
session.
sister came to see me.
No, but literally, this is why consultations
Yes,
are
her
key.
sister came to
literally.
see me. So her sister told
You
me, she
did
was like, I
good.
need to bring you my sister in. And like, I need to tell you, like, she was like, I need to be so for real with her. I needed to be as honest as possible. I was like, okay. So then her sister texts me and she was like, hey girl, like, I want to come see you. So I had the link. I was like, here, just book the appointment whenever you're ready. Comes in. I knew what I was getting myself into. I did not know what I was getting myself into.
Yeah, she was cool though.
No, I loved her
she
so
was so
much.
funny though. Like
She
I
was
wasn't even
so
talking with
funny.
her.
Like
She was
I was
funny.
telling her things, and she was like, "I know, I know."
And she was
So
like,
then-
"What?" She was like, "But what she say? She wanted to cut off her hair."
Yes,
Or,
like she was just so funny. She kept telling me, she was like, I want to do this, and then I looked at her and I was like, no, baby, I'm
Perla was
sorry.
so
Like
honest
I
with her,
doing
though.
her
It was
no,
funny.
we're not doing her hair. We're not.
So y'all not doing that was almost just
No.
like a talk, like okay.
No, we're not doing her hair because one thing we do care about Tone Hair Salon. Our
Is the
priority
health.
is your health integrity.
Yes.
So I do not care to say no to a
God.
client
That is actually
to make
one-
sure that your hair is healthy. I told her, I was like, hey
The
queen,
chef.
like listen, I would love to do your hair. I do not care about the money. It's not really about the money. It's all about the hair, the health of your hair. Whatever I do to your hair right now, it's going to make it worse. So I
Yes.
was honest with her. She kept telling me, but can we do this? Can we do that? And then at
She
some point
did.
I said,
Have
do you
some.
want hair?
I mean, she did have some hot roots and damage.
That
at
was literally
the same
that
time.
was
It
the way that we
crazy.
ended it. I was like, do you want hair?
Perla
Yes or
had her
no?
it was funny because Perla was like her other consult. Like I was sitting there watching the whole thing and I'm just dying laughing.
Yeah.
Because her other consult came in and she was like, I'm gonna have you sit right. She was like, wait on me. No, you was like, give me her
I was
number.
like-
I was like, I'll give you my number. And I was like, actually just wait on me after this consult. I was like,
Yes,
y'all gonna
yes.
talk more?
Yes, because
I was like, y'all gonna talk
I
more?
could tell. Listen, I am a girl's girl. One thing that I will always say and I will always love is a girl's girl, and I am a very much girl's girl. Like I do not care about men, babe. I love you. You're not like every man. Anyways, I literally told her like I could tell that like whatever she was going through, it's like deeper than just hair. Like
Yeah.
that's what, and I like to connect with my clients deeper because I want to be the person that I didn't have whenever I was going through stuff. That girl, I could see her in me.
Yeah.
And I just saw that like there is more to the story
I
that
could
like
tell
I can't
too,
say,
yeah.
you know? And at the end of the day, I know that like whatever I do, she's going to appreciate because
Yeah.
nobody else is gonna do it. So I told her, I was like, you can go anywhere else, get your hair done, do it. At the end of the day, it's your choice.
I be
I could
saying
tell
the
you.
same thing.
I tell my
I be
clients all the
saying the
time, I'm
same
like,
thing.
whatever
Go
I
ahead.
tell you today, it's not what you're gonna do because it's your life, it's your choice. I'm just guiding you through it. You
We're
can
just
go
telling you
here,
the
you can go
truth.
here, you can go there. Everybody's gonna tell you a different thing. You're gonna choose what you want. So at the end of the day, I was like, if you want to do your hair, you can do it. Because she was like, I could do it at home. I could do this. I was like, if you want hair, like, let's be for real. So I just like having that personal, like I love having the consultation so that my clients already feels my vibes before I even do the hair. Because if they can't trust me, like whenever I'm doing their hair, like, yes, I'm gonna be like, do you have a boyfriend? Do you have a girlfriend? Like, what's your life story? Because I love knowing your life story. You are who you are because of your past. Like you are who you are because of everything you've been
Except
through.
if you don't want to share that information.
Exactly.
You
No,
don't have to.
of course. But that's why I love having the consultations because
Yeah,
through
you
the
can
consultation,
fill 'em
you
out.
can see how far you can go during the service. You know what I mean? If I'm having a consultation with someone and I could tell that they just don't want to open up, I know that by the time of the service, we're gonna have a quiet appointment, but that's okay because that's the vibe that we got. Especially also, guys, quiet appointments. We do have Anna upstairs. Quiet
I was just
appointments.
about to say that.
Absolutely.
No, but
Absolutely.
even consultations, like with everything, because there are times that we have consultations and we end up switching them around because we're like, oh, she would actually be better with you. Oh, she
Yeah,
would
that
be better
is
with
true.
you. Like it gives us a better
Drink
way
it
to
up.
I
understand
was
what
like, we even get
you really
vibes
want.
off of the people. Like, even though I say I recommend you to go to her, like, when she comes in for an appointment, I'm like, hey, I remember you. Like, I consulted with you. Like, I
yes.
still,
I'm
like,
friends with half of your clients.
Yeah,
I've
for
hung out
real.
with guys. I get a girl's girl. I hang out with everybody.
Perla really is a
The
girl's girl.
amount
I
of
wouldn't
times
say
that I had a
I'm
client
like
come in
a full
and
girl, but I'm
by
a
the
girl
end of the
girl.
night, these two were going home with my client because they were like, we're
Hey.
just having so much fun hanging out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
like, they
because she
literally
was like,
took her home.
she didn't have her car here. She was here for the summer at this point for like a college thing. She couldn't bring her car till like she started in the fall semester. So she was like, oh my gosh, I have to wait for my Uber. I was like, do you have to go home? She was like, I don't. I was like, okay, well, do you want to come over? Like, do you want to hang out? Because I don't care. I love hanging out with people. I love connecting with people, and which is why I love my industry. Because every single time I have somebody sitting in the chair, they're gonna teach me something that I didn't know yesterday, or something that like I love women. I'm just so in love with what we do. I really do. That's really what it comes down to. So I was hanging out with Hailey, and we still hang out to this day.
So we
I love
offer
her.
great customer service.
Yes. Especially if you are a yapper, you like to talk about your life, and you like to know
Above and
everything.
Yes.
Come to me.
Oh,
We
and
have to
that's
take you
new
home.
thing. Don't let me forget. Friday, I've got a brand new extension client, and I have this whole new thing. And because I went to Costco the other day, so I bought a few bottles of Veuve. You know, the Veuve, the champagne, very nice, expensive champagne. And at the end of the day, I'm going to offer them the bottle of the champagne or one of the Orbe gift sets.
That's really
worth
nice.
a lot of money.
Oh,
That's really nice.
And I
Yeah.
want to make a video about
I
it.
like that.
yeah.
I want the voof.
But
I didn't even know there was
I
fancy
think
champagne.
there's just something.
I've heard of it.
The customer service at Tone Hair Salon is we go above and beyond. You know, whether it be conversation or these little gifts that I'm gonna do, or just
hanging
like
out with you after
hanging
the
out with you
appointment.
after, or making videos if you want to be in it. Some of our clients come in and they want to be in our videos.
I'll say you might not even know you might be on. Well, we'll ask first, but
Of
you
course.
might be on.
No,
the video.
yeah, like if you see videos of anybody, we always ask, guys. You guys don't have to.
No
be on
one's
video if you
in
don't want
anything
to.
without their consent.
Yes.
That's like another thing that like people think. I ask my clients every single time. They're like, "Oh, like I don't want my face in it." I'm like, "Girl, it's okay. Can I get the back of
I'm
your
like,
head?"
at least can I get the back?
And
Right.
honestly, we take pictures and videos of everything for us to also keep track of our improvements. It's not always about like, oh,
Posting,
like, yeah,
right.
it's not all about posting. I don't post everything because there's a lot that I have, and sometimes the pictures are just not cute. It's not you, it's me. Like the background, like it's really me.
It's not you, it's me.
It really is
Trust.
though, because the background, sometimes I see something. I'm a perfectionist. If you don't see the picture, your picture on my
Oh my
page,
God.
it's not you, it's really
You
me.
and Becca, because the other day Becca didn't want to post this photo. She was trying to edit out this one little piece of hair that
No,
was
it
sticking
be
in the
that
neck.
serious.
Wherever you are, Bexky, trying to edit out this one piece of hair, and I was like, Becca,
Of course, Becca's
Laying
sleeping.
down somewhere, of course.
Solomon, this is what Becca does.
Becca falls asleep at
Anytime
every
Becca
corner.
sleeps at every party I
like,
have.
where is she?
Everything I have going on, Becca's sleeping.
I'm like, where is you though?
no, but
Don't get
literally
too
she spent
comfy.
about 30 minutes as like we're closing, like trying to edit out this photo so that I could put it out as the last post. And I look at her and I was not giving her any feedback. I was like, I'm not even gonna entertain this. Kaylin was trying to help her. I was like, okay, do what you gotta do. That's what I gotta do. I was doing my due
I
diligence.
mean, we do all
Working.
those little tweets,
no,
though.
but the
I have
time
a
that
lot
you
that
did
I
it
have
too,
put out
you
either.
focused on it and then you ended up just posting the photo. Because,
No, I edited it.
No.
Yes,
Really?
it was a hair. All right, so there was this one time I did
Well,
this platinum.
I told Becca, no,
the
wait.
platinum was
wait,
beautiful.
The end is that, like, I told Becca, I was like, well, I literally watched Pearly Stress about this for an hour, and then she ended up posting it anyways. And Becca was like, you know what?
Because I zoomed it in. That's what I did. Guys, no, again,
literally,
I'm
like,
a perfectionist. I was doing a platinum. She
what's-
was wearing a black shirt, and all
what's
you
that
see is
one-
like one long white
That one
hair
thing,
on the black shirt.
where you can
I
like shade
couldn't.
it out. Like that's what I was doing on my
Soften?
phone. Softening. That's what I be doing sometimes. Softening it out of it.
Do we want to talk about Dematings at all? Because I know that's always like a hot topic, and we get so many phone calls about it.
Guys, if you think that, or if you or anyone you know needs a dematting, or
If there's, like,
thinks that there's
4,
no
give
way
me
that you
2.
can get help, I promise you there is. Nothing is impossible. Book a consultation with Kaylin so we can evaluate you and determine how we have to prepare for you. Give you a quote on how long we think it's going to take, which is an evaluation, and price quote, because it really varies completely. So book yourself for a consult. Get the understanding. It's not like a full commitment appointment. You don't have to book your dematting after, like, but at least you can do it whenever you want, because now we know how we have to book you. You
And
know what I mean?
One of the biggest things, we get questions all the time. There, people at home, how can I get this out? And they're always asking for the concoction. And we're going to tell you right now, there's no magic.
Yeah.
It is literally just taking piece by piece.
It's the patience
And determination.
the determination, the hands, the amount of hands that
The
we
amount
have
of
in
brains,
there.
because
The br-
sometimes you
right.
guys will just alternate mats to be
Yeah.
like, this one I'm stuck on. Like, it's like writer's block, but
Exactly.
mat
Mhm.
block.
It's like it's literally like that in a puzzle. Like you don't. It's like a puzzle where you don't have. the instructions are put together. Like, you don't know which way it's going. Like, you just literally.
And every mat is different.
Yes.
So it's not like we could be like, oh wow, this mat is just like, yes, it's like that one, but it's not like that one at the same time. There's always gonna be something that's gonna like
of anything.
There's a lot that goes into like what makes it harder for us or easier for us. Like whether you will just wet your hair as many times as you do that can be even more difficult. Like that's a big misconception that we see a lot, that like putting your hair in water to get it out of that mat, it's gonna help.
Because it has to dry, you guys. It gotta dry. So
the
you gotta think
chemistry
about
of your hair, it shrinks when it's wet. Like we look like wet poodles. Our hair is curly. Like our hair is curly.
Like
your hair is curly too, baby.
No,
your
baby,
hair is wavy.
don't even lie
It's
to
different,
me.
but it's different.
put curly in the curly.
But it's different. But it's different. Your hair is wavy
now. She's been working on
you know
it.
what I mean? But we
working
look
on
like
it.
a wet, like it's flat. It's nothing. It's not voluminous. When it dries, it poofs up. Your hair shrinks when it's wet and it expands when it dries.
And
It's
when
going
it
to
has
do that
nowhere
regardless.
to escape.
No, it's gonna do it regardless if it's like when it's caught up. And then when you wet it, you're making it smaller. So what is it doing? It's getting tighter and tighter and further into that knot. And then it's drying and getting tighter and tighter and getting itself
It doesn't
stuck.
have any release, and so it's literally just building up. It's built up. It's hair that's shedding. It's all kind of stuff. The product, like it's.
You know what it gives?
What
Like
it
when
gives.
you shake a bottle of Coke and then like you have to twist open the cap. Like you know how it gets so tight because you shake it? Like that's how your hair gets.
That's a really good
I had to
analogy.
think about it real deep, but that's exactly. I said, wait, where are you going with that one? But I felt you.
Yo, get your mind out of the gutter.
I wasn't even thinking out of anything in the gutter.
Shaking
I
it.
was a little lost, but I got
No,
you.
that's actually a really smart. Yeah, good
Because if you
analogy.
do it too much, the compression is
Stop
gonna
doing
build
that.
that.
Yeah,
it
May
pops.
always
May.
have good analogies because she
I don't
also
even know.
says that we always say still
We
that
can't be
we
nice
can't be nice
to
we
the
can't
mat
be soft
because
to
the
everybody
mat
that
is not
because
nice
it's
to
not
us.
nice to
We've gotten the
us.
cops called on us how many
Right.
times, y'all? Be for real.
Yo, it's okay
Choice.
though. Send the
They
same
think
cop
we're
back.
abusing
Never mind.
our
Never mind.
clients.
Let me
But
not say
guys,
it.
you cannot be soft with a hard mat. If it's hard, how do you think us being like, oh yes,
But the thing
It's
is,
gonna get it
if you
out.
look at our after videos, all their hair is intact and the client is super happy.
Yeah.
And if you can watch it, we have it live on
They're not
purpose.
leaving in
you
pain
guys
either.
can see that the client is literally so happy. She might have some tears from a little bit of pain, but
we let them know. We
but
let them
it's-
know
But
too.
that's during and
It's
stuff.
not a
Like I
comfortable
promise you, by the
tears
time
of
we're
happiness.
done, they're happy.
you have to
for
imagine.
Halloween when you guys put me like you guys teased my hair a little bit to make it seem like I was one like I matted like client.
yeah.
Yo, I was teased a little bit, and I was like, oh my god,
I got a forever bruise from that day.
I was still bruised from that day, guys. Like it's not an easy service. Like if your hair is tangled, obviously it hurts when you detangle it. D-mattings are going to be painful. We
Yeah.
have never lied to our clients and be like, oh yeah, don't worry, this is gonna be easy peasy, nothing's gonna hurt. No,
But we
tell
will
them the
say
second
it
they
don't
walk in and
hurt
doing the
like
consultation.
completely the whole time. Like it builds up to that.
Yeah, we
hurting.
try our best
but-
to limit that. Like
Yeah.
with people holding. That's why we always say that it's better to have a team.
To have
on
extra,
D-mattings.
yeah.
It's not always, it's never
If
one
you guys
person.
see one of us like
ever.
holding the other person, like you'd be like, "Oh my gosh, just like that person's not doing
Like, it's
anything."
not
Actually,
necessary. This-
holding is very
one
painful.
of the main keys
Yes.
that we need. Like they're one of the main like persons of the team.
because holding their head is what
Yeah.
gives them the stability to be able to do it
go
in
in.
different
It's
ways.
like when you hold a
holding is
ponytail
hard.
and you brush it so that you
Bro.
don't feel it. Like with the tender-headed client, like you know how you hold the pony and then you
Mhm.
But
brush.
you're full of analogies today.
She really
I
does.
She's like,
am.
what? Like,
Analogy queen.
That's when she gets to preaching. She be preaching.
yeah.
I'm a TED talker, really.
Yeah.
That's like what I told it.
Honestly, podcasts were
and
made for us.
You know, a lot of people, they'll text us and be like, well, I live all the way out here, so I can't come out there. Well, we'll give you the information. Like, the information is what we just told you guys. Like, there is no magic potion.
Oil,
However,
conditioner, and water.
I do
Literally.
want y'all to think about this.
detangler.
Clients do travel all the time. Like we've had people from California this week,
Mhm.
couple people. They literally come
Virginia,
from everywhere. They
Costa
fly or they
Rica.
drive.
All the places.
And with our clients, we don't cover the cost of them traveling, guys. That is completely up to our clients. We've had that question a few times over the phone.
Yeah.
If we had the funds, we'd love
we
to,
had the
but
funds,
we
one
don't.
day,
We don't.
Let's
Let's
pray.
I
Yeah.
would love to talk to y'all about this. Is if there was a way that we can create kind of a nonprofit or something We would love to hear from you.
We have tried.
We have tried to do GoFundMe.
Like, give us
for
the
our
ideas
clients.
if y'all have any, because we
if you
are
guys
trying.
want to donate to our Dematting
And
or
it's
try to help
honestly,
them,
it's
we will
really touching as like a stylist that does them. Like all of us, May hasn't really like done D-mattings, but she's been
But she
holding. She's right
speaks with
there.
them, and
She's
she
right
has-
there at all
yeah.
times. Every single one of us has been in the position where we just feel for the client. We don't really do it for the money. It's not really for the money at all. Like I've connected with one of them, Miranda. I still love you. I'm still going to your wedding. I don't know where it is. I don't know where it's at. I'm going to your wedding. Anyways, Miranda, I love you so much. The connections that we make with them is like such a bittersweet type of situation because we see them for one day and then we don't see them again. And it's not
like Ebony.
Like Ebony, I still see Ebony,
Ebony,
girl. Hey, girl.
Yes.
And Wendy.
And Wendy.
We love.
We see them. Like, but
we love
again,
our
it's like
clients.
such a connection. They're a part of the family. They
Yeah.
tell our clients as they're sitting down and be like, "Oh yeah, like my hair was matted, like da da da." We give them the confidence that other places wouldn't give them.
They would turn
We
them
never
down.
judge
They still
them.
love us,
other
and they would come
salons-
back. Not
Other
the same
salons
service.
would have turned them down, and they have been turned down or shaved their heads.
Yes.
Yes.
And that's something I want you guys to think about cost wise. Like anybody that does have matted hair right now, yes, the service is pricey, but think about like if you would have had to shave your head and now you have to buy wigs for the next 3 years, and wigs are good wigs.
They're expensive.
But
They're
it's also
and
like
you'll
no
have to
matter how
replace
long,
them every 1 to 2 years. So it's money added up for sure.
and no matter how long it takes us to complete your service, our stylists are dedicated standing there with you through and through until that is out of your head.
Honestly, D-mattings are so much more like they're so much worse on the body than doing regular hair services. I've had situations where I'm just holding the head and my hand gets swollen because of all the tension that I'm doing holding the head. Like that's what I'm saying. You guys have to start understanding that we are not just like people that can't, like, it hurts our body. It is something that it is physically harsh.
I'm sorry,
I
but
want
let's
one.
try this.
That tastes like Play-Doh. Right off
I'm
the
sorry,
bat.
but I was waiting for the heat.
I thought you felt the heat. That's
I
fine.
kinda do.
There's heat. This is supposed to be hot.
Yeah, but
No.
it's not.
It's
Oh.
not.
It tastes like Play-Doh right off the bat.
It tastes
Why
like
do I know what
lemon
Play-Doh
heads,
tastes
but
like?
red.
Don't ask me.
You know how lemon heads taste?
It's supposed to be a hot cherry locust.
They are.
No,
And
me
I
gusta.
think they're
Are you looking at me after Lucas?
I am looking at Pearl. I'm like, Pearl, what's going on?
Did I say it right?
Because I got them out of the Hispanic album. Is this not doing it? Is any of these words mean hot? Because I thought so.
What does locust mean?
Crazy.
Well, they're actually good. I like them.
Oh,
They
they're
taste
not
good. They're
bad.
just not crazy spicy.
Well, let's try these chocolate burgers.
Chocolate burger.
A chocolatey cookie.
As I was saying,
Every
y'all,
burger?
I love every single one of you.
Guys, can we cheers this one? Because I feel like we've all been eating them by ourselves, but I want to eat it together.
We didn't even doing the ASMR, whatever, the tasting, the.
I mean, you could definitely hear it through the mic.
We're supposed to do the and then we're supposed to all do the sounds and then see what we like.
Eat it like a family.
We're just eating at this point.
Oh, they're tiny.
They're actually
Oh my
cute.
God. Ew, they really like burgers.
They
though.
really do look like burgers.
They're connected. I'm taking
They
care.
don't give me like SpongeBob Patty vibes. They literally look like burgers. It's insane.
Look how cute.
I'm
and it looks, they have what? It's
scared.
dark chocolate and white chocolate. So it's giving like it has
Oh.
cheese.
And it has sesame. Okay, guys, cheers.
Okay, ready? Cheers.
Cheers.
I'm not, I don't want
Cheers.
to. Burger down. Here, have another one. Here, have another one.
Okay,
Okay.
got it.
I'm
Cheers.
scared.
All right,
All right,
ready?
cheers.
1, 2, 3, eat it.
I'm
In the
scared.
mic. In the mic.
I'm not one of them type of people. Just.
Hmm.
Oh.
I'm good.
Oh, you know what this gives?
Okay.
Like the Nutella, you know, the little cookie thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ones that you got. Mhm.
Okay, I was scared because the bread wasn't giving like a cookie. It just looked so real,
No, it's good.
but it's
That
good.
is unusual.
Look at me.
Yeah, for real. Drika, you
Yeah,
did like,
Drika, you looked it up. If this is your like okay,
I was scared. Yeah.
like 3 out of 10.
So-
Like 3 out of 4, I mean, right?
No, I was in there worried.
What do you mean 3 out of 4? You're rating that 3 out of 4?
No.
Oh.
Oh yeah, she don't like this
You
shirt.
bought-
Drika was like,
You bought
I
4
don't know
snaps
about
and
what
I
I
like 3 out of 4.
got. These
Yeah,
are awesome.
I really didn't because I wasn't. It looks different, but it tastes good. See, that's why we shouldn't judge a book by its cover because we don't know.
Mm-hmm. Okay, it's called Every Burger.
We might need to start trying international snacks. and stop this American food.
If
Yeah,
everyone,
an artificial.
oh my gosh, we should have a PO box and ask them to send us their favorite snacks.
And that's what that's kind of
Send it to
like
the
what
salon.
we want to
Everybody-
do on TikTok. They
Hey,
have
wait,
Unusual
packages
snacks, bring them Tone Hair
that you
Salon.
can get
Mhm.
sent. Mhm. They send.
I was
random
about to
stuff.
give the address on that. Are you okay with that?
Yeah,
Giving the
of
salon
course.
address?
808 Salem.
I mean, it's online.
Yeah,
808.
Yes, ma'am.
We'll put them upstairs.
105 205.
808 Salem Woods Drive. That's it, right? That it's
205,
Drive, right?
unit
Okay.
205.
Sweet 205 Raleigh, North Carolina. Bring it.
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right, what's next on the list? Any more?
Yeah.
I do want more of those actually.
It's one
Our
left.
favorite type of clients.
Okay.
Okay. Who wants to start?
I guess I'll start. Okay. My favorite type of clients is just the ones that I just vibe off back with, like off the back with, like the ones
The one that
who-
Leda gave you the other day.
Yeah, she is so funny.
Jordan?
Ooh, so freaking
Jordan's
funny.
cool.
It was
Jordan
Jordan.
Walls, she's hilarious. Yeah, that's my girl. That's my girl.
We love
She'll
Jordan.
be back. Yeah, she's hilarious.
Cute.
Like, I don't know. It was just like, it was automatic vibes. Like, it wasn't like trying to figure out, So we love it. We love each other.
Y'all,
She
my-
called me Smalls.
My favorite type of client is the one that sits in the chair.
Wait, I'm not done. Yeah.
Oh, shoot,
and I'm not
shoot,
done.
shoot. I
But-
thought you were done. I'm so
I
sorry.
need more. I need more. Tell
Wait,
me
more about Jordan or just
No,
more about
anybody. I want to
So,
know.
Yeah, so I love those ones that just like off the rip, we have good vibes. And I like the ones
I'll be
where
right back.
you think that y'all not gonna have a good vibe and then y'all do have a good vibe and you're like, okay. Okay. Because I had some of those. And I also like the ones who are a little bit like loco because I'm a little loco. So it's like we could be loco together and then like we're spilling the tea and stuff. And then I also love my ones who don't want to talk
went to the bathroom.
sometimes because I don't be wanting to talk sometimes either. Like if you don't want to talk, I don't want to talk. It's so cool. Like, and we love that. We respect that. Like I don't know. I love all the clients then I guess. Like whichever ones that
What do you like, more quiet or do you like more talkative?
I don't know. I think I like a happy medium. Like like I don't want to talk every day, but I'm okay with having the ones that want to talk like 3 days out the road and I have one that don't want to talk. And I'm like, okay, good, because I just had a past 3 conversations where I had to talk a lot, so I'm like, okay with that. I want a happy medium. But yeah. Those are my
Y'all,
clients.
yap your way out. I love talking.
Yes, she
Please,
does.
please talk to me. And if you don't talk to me, I feel like I'm doing something wrong.
But I
Like
can't
that's really
focus,
what it
though.
comes
It's
down
like
to.
I have so much it's hard for me to focus sometimes.
No,
So
my
that's
thing
mine.
is, if my clients are not talking to me, I'm overthinking everything that I'm doing. Whenever my clients
So
are
you do
talking to
better.
me, I'm just going off. Like I'm just looking at it and I'm like, it helps me. I can't even sleep in silence. Like I need like
How are you answering and asking questions as you're locked in?
I don't know, girl. Like I just love talking.
Right,
I just know how to
That's
do
what
that.
really throws me off. Like,
I
I'm like,
can't
hold on,
really-
wait, what did you just say?
I can't talk during haircuts, though. I will say that because I'm not really
I can do
like
that.
with haircuts. I'm still not. It's not my what's the word
Your
that I'm looking?
expertise
Yes,
yet,
it's
like-
not in my expertise. I'm good at some. I'm good at some. The ones that I'm not, Karina.
See, that's crazy because I
always
can
see
talk.
Karina over there.
Yeah, Kari, you already know we're gonna
Yeah.
anything above the shoulders. That's you, girl.
Yeah, same. I love my medium length hair though. Like those are my favorite type of haircuts because I know I got those. Like it's like my
I love
what
me
are they
some
called? Bread and
layers.
butter type of clients. I love that haircut. That's my favorite type of haircut. Yes, I will do that, and I know I will eat it up.
Yes.
But I personally just love talking to the clients because it makes me feel less stress. Because at the end of the day, as much as they're trusting us, like as much as I'm trusting them, they're trusting me. You know what I mean? So I always tell my clients as they leave their appointment, I'm like, thank you so much for trusting me. Because at the end of the day, you're putting as much trust as like anybody else is doing in me.
Yeah.
So it is my privilege to do your hair. So I love talking to clients. I love the clients to like sit in my chair and they're like, you know what, girl, just do whatever you think is best for me.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
The ones that give me the freedom to be like, do whatever you like, I'm like, okay.
Yes.
That's
The ones
music
who
to my
don't
ear.
like really know what they want, but they know they already trust you. That's what I love. I was like,
I love when my clients are like, I stalked your Instagram page for like 3 days straight. I was like, as you should. I would be doing the same thing if it was me
Okay.
and you. Because that's how I am. Whenever clients tell me, oh no, I didn't see your work, I'm like, damn, girl.
Yeah, I always ask them,
Am I
like,
going to be able to reach her like what you
do you know
want?
what my
Because
work
you
is?
haven't seen my work. I like when clients tell me I stalked your page because I'm like, okay, so you know exactly what I like to do.
you know which, yeah.
So it's like whenever clients tell me, oh no, I didn't see your work, I'm like, okay, well, am I going to be able to meet their like expectations?
Right.
Because at the end of the day, clients are trusting us. I love that clients put their trust in me because I've worked this hard for people to trust me. So whenever clients tell me, oh no, I trust you, don't worry. It's like a pat in the back for me. Thank you.
It's like, thank you. I knew you should trust me, but I'm glad that you already trust me.
Exactly.
I know.
But when I don't think I trust myself, I'll be like, I have a perfect stylist for you. And there
No,
are. Like,
literally,
we
we
have the
always have an
options. That's a
option.
good thing about us. Like, we are such a community that we don't care to keep a client. Like, if a client tells me, hey, Perla, like, I booked this appointment with this person because of it. I'm like, girl, don't even explain it to me.
Yeah, I'll be like,
Like,
it's
it's
okay.
your
Look,
decision. You're not my
that
client.
one time, you remember, I was like, it's okay if you feel free if you want to go to Perla next time. It's okay. Even though I done a great job on her and she liked it, it was just like, if you want to, go ahead.
Yeah, exactly. Like, at the end of the day, everybody, like, you're not my client. You're no one's client. You're a human being and you are choosing who you're going to be with because that's what you like.
Owns anybody.
I really don't like when people be like, oh, that's my client. You're doing my client. That's a human.
I think the people that were like that are no longer in our salon.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about like general stylists.
But
like that's what I mean. I'm not talking.
Like
whenever I say people, I'm not talking about the salon. People don't start drama. I mean people generally, because that's what it comes down to. That's what you see on different businesses. That's what you see online. People being like, "This is my client." No, that's a client that came to see me.
When touring other salons, I could already get that vibe. I'm really good at like just feeling vibes and like picking up on stuff. So I just know, like, I might not think y'all might not think I know, but I know. But I'm walking around and I'm like looking at a couple of salons that I toured or whatever, and I'm like, y'all look like y'all probably be fighting over clients. So y'all, and 9 times out of 10 I'm right, like, because I had somebody that worked there that I knew of, and she would tell me that. So it was like I really picked it very well after touring like maybe 3 salons, maybe 3 or 4 salons.
What are your favorite type of clients, Lily?
Challenge.
I love a challenge. I love the clients that maybe don't trust me at first. And then by the end of it, they're like, damn. I love the clients that they do conference calls while I'm there. I just love listening to people's conference calls. When they're on work meetings, like I love to hear from Bob from finance
Because like they do,
it's like watching. It's like a TV show for me.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh, okay. What's Beth about to say?
I love my teachers that come in. Like my teacher, I got both, and they come in around the same time. Like I have both of them coming in this week, and I'm just ready for she'd be like, so the tea. I'm like, girl,
when
tell me.
clients sit down and they're like, I have an update to give you. Ooh, that's music to my ears.
I'm excited. I'm like, okay.
I have this group of friends that come to me. It's like sisters and friends and all of that. I hear the same stories from every point of view. And I love it because I have the full
you
team.
have the full, you know everything, the whole side.
6 more weeks.
Yeah, I know. Like, I'm so ready to hear from my girl on Thursday.
No, but I'm okay with that. I'm actually okay with that because at the end of the day, that means you got more things to tell me.
A lot of tea.
No, but I get that, Leda, because it's like you're watching them do their thing while you're doing your thing. So it's like you can both admire each other. Like, like she's in the zone while you're in the zone. And it's like
a boss babe. I love a boss babe that has her laptop. She's working. She's making conference calls. And she's getting her hair done. Like, I'm like...
And they sound so intimidating. And those be my ones that I be like having that I feel like don't trust me at first. And then when I do a good job, they're like, you do so good. Like, I was like, thank you. I'd be like, really? No, when I say really, I'll be like, okay, that's when I might have second guessed myself because I'm like.
Well, and then when, those people that do that consistently, that means like they trust you so much that they're literally doing business and getting their hair done, not having to worry if their hair is going to be messed up. You know what I'm saying? Like they trust you so much. They like you so much that they feel comfortable on conference calls and talking in front of you while you're doing their hair. I think that's just like such a sign of respect.
Yeah. There's times that we have clients that like they have a conference call. We know that we're all being loud and we're like, shh, there's a meeting. There's a meeting.
I love how we do that. I love how we like hold on now.
Signing, like,
We're like, she's in a meeting. Yes, because it's serious. Like when you're client with the extensions, we were all like, I literally about bust my ass trying to tell my bottom trying to tell my bottom trying to tell Becca before because I'm hearing everybody coming in and I hear you stomping up the stairs and I'm like, as I'm literally going to I literally about slipped on I had socks on, you guys. I took my shoes off.
We get comfy.
It's
home for real, guys.
For real.
No, for For real. I honestly love the fact that our clients feel secure. Like my client, she's like the manager of this like huge thing in like the healthcare thing. I don't ask me what she does. I know she's a
I probably know what she
I was
does,
gonna
and I
say,
probably had the
I
same.
know she's a really like good person though. She's definitely got it in the
Is it the
bag.
one you had the other day?
Yeah. Well, the one that's today too. Like
Actually,
honestly,
she got a healthcare management background. 'Cause
maybe
that's what your
I
girl
don't
got.
know. But all I know is that I see them like being so good at their job, and then like the way that she talks to me, she's asking me questions, and she's just being like, I love that you guys are like hair surgeons. I'm like,
Yeah.
I love the fact that we could be like related to like different other like aspects.
No, I healthcare and hair, like they always ask me why it's those two different like skills, like they're on two opposite ways. But no, they really not. They're really like neck and neck. Like you're doing the same thing. You're caring for somebody with, like they're trusting in you to take care of them. It's like different ways, like their health or their body versus their hair, but their hair is still attached to their body, and they're
And it's
like it's still
one-on-one.
connected.
And it's still like it's rewarding in every
It's
aspect
rewarding.
because you're there to make them feel better, whether that's physically or physically.
Yes.
Like, you know what I mean? Like
Yes.
mentally or physically. if that
And
makes
the great
sense.
thing
Like,
about this is you're making a quick change. It's a quick fix. Like
Yeah.
with healthcare, you're gradually seeing them get better, but
you have to study
they're
more to
leaving for
understand.
Mhm.
And your
this-
hair, you're gradually seeing it get better.
And
Yes, but
this
in that
goes
one
back.
day though, it's like you can't get better one day.
This goes back to like D-mattings, honestly. Like people be like, oh my gosh, like I would shave it off. Guys, shaving your hair off, like as a woman myself, like me personally, my hair is my identity. Like if my hair doesn't look good, I don't feel good. I don't care about my makeup. I don't care about my nails. I don't care to have lashes. I don't care about anything, but I care about my hair. If my hair doesn't look good, I personally don't feel like I'm the same person. That's what most women feel. That's what a lot of us feel. So we are giving them the opportunity to not have to go through the stress of not having their hair back. Going back to my sister having cancer. My sister, when she went through cancer, that was the one thing that she would love to do was her hair. She would color her hair. She would always curl her. She would always like flat iron it. Her hair was always done. That was taken away from her because not by choice. It had to be, it had to go. It was something that she couldn't control. And when I like seeing her in pain is when I realized, oh my gosh, there's so many people out there that their entire identity is being taken away from them. And I love doing Dematting, saying I am passionate about Demattings because of that reason. I see my sister. I see what opportunity my sister couldn't have. And I love my sister so much. They know how much I love them, and they know how much I'm willing to. I would literally do anything. I could drop any. If one of them calls me right now and they're like, "Perla, I need you," I would go.
Yeah,
that's how I feel about a lot of the clients that we have there because we connect with them. It genuinely is a connection, and it is a passion to do it. And not everybody has that. You have to look for people that are passionate to help you out. You're not gonna look for people that just want your money. Because the people that just want your money, they're gonna want to sell you whatever.
And then they're also gonna at that there is a price where at a certain moment they're gonna be like, screw it, let's cut it.
Yeah, and that's what the thing. We have stayed as late as that. What was the latest one that you guys stayed at 12? Like 11:30, 11:30 or 12 started.
I don't even know
It
anymore.
started with
That was Bailey.
I know it was Bailey, and they
Bailey.
started at 10 a.m. and ended at 12. What salon
that
is
was when we
ever
were
going
counting
to
the
do
money
that?
on the floor and everything.
What
'cause
salon is
pretty
ever
late,
going to
too.
say, "Don't worry, I'm gonna stay here till we're done"? There was the other Miranda, my girl. Her Dematting. We had a time limit, and we told her, we were like, you know what? It doesn't matter about the time limit. We're gonna go past it just to make sure that you get out of here. We were all willing to do that because that's what matters to us. Your happiness, that your identity, your hair is a part of you, and we are giving you that opportunity to have it back.
Yes.
So that's why I love working at Tone Hair Salon because I see how much we care about our people, and that's what I love about it. So
May, what's
come
your
work at
favorite
Tone.
people to talk to on the phone?
My favorite type of people to talk to, even though like I don't take clients, honestly, I love the out there clients, like the ones who come with like the funky requests, like like I want this skunk stripe and pink or whatever. Those are usually the people that I always vibe with. But to like narrow it down, I just like understanding clients, honestly, like someone who can listen and really take into like why we do what we do or why this and that, because a lot of people just, not a lot, but sometimes people will turn down appointments because they don't want to come in for that consult, like that extra step. But that is to ensure that we know that we're the best fit for you. We know that we have enough time to schedule you because truthfully, we don't know how much time you need. You could click a button, but is that really what you're looking for?
Exactly.
You know? Because sometimes you don't know. And that's okay because you didn't go to hair school, but that's what we're here for. And that's why the consultation is so important because we will tell you what you can and can't do and what we can and can't do with what your hair gives us, because that's really all we can do at the end of the day. Like we can't work magic. We can't transform you into a photo that you just bring us. It's what your hair gives us based off of what you have done to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we can't understand that through just verbal communication. We have to take a look at it and maybe do a test strand and, you know,
or at least get pictures.
Yeah. And either way,
like I be feeling like I'll be bothering May sometimes, but I'm like, I need all of this information because
we need
like
the
I
photos,
need it.
But that's especially why a consultation is necessary, because even though we can get photos, you can't really determine that
I was
through
gonna
photos.
say I don't really depend on the
give
photos.
a price quote through photos because we don't know how thick your hair is. We don't know how much product we're gonna use, and we don't know really what you want.
And I hate for the ones who are traveling far, since we have been having a lot of
clients
that's
I will say
far.
that's one of the problems with the salon. It's not really a problem, but it's like we have a lot of people that travel.
It's just an inconvenience. To them,
it's an inconvenience.
It is very cool to know that they are willing to do so.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
There should be. I wish there was a way that we can make it a little bit easier on the clients that do travel, and maybe that's where you can talk more about FaceTime.
FaceTime.
I was about to say, do you want to do virtual consultations with the stylist too?
The ones that are,
I know I do that with you,
only
to people who are like out of state, but for an hour or two, I could offer a virtual consultation just so that you guys can discuss it. Because I can only ask so much, but I'm
always,
I'm just
and
a
then they get the
receptionist.
price.
You know what I mean? So
I've done for like virtual consultations on clients. Like they text me on Instagram, and then I'm home and I'm free. I'm bored, not doing nothing. I'm like, hey girl, you want to do it right now?
Oh, okay.
Like I personally do it a lot. I ask you if I could do it. You were like, yeah, do it. If you're at home, do it. So I did it. I've done it. Like one thing you guys need to know about Leda, she does not care what you got to do. Do whatever you think is best for you.
That's why it's sink or swim, because it's really up to you. It's not up to anyone. Like she's not going to baby you. She's not going to, okay, let me hold your hand. No, girl, this is your career. You're going to either boost yourself up or boost yourself down.
That is like with the Brazilian price.
No one can help you but yourself. At the end of the day, no one is going to take that initiative to push you to that point that you need to be if it's not you.
Do that.
No, exactly.
Let's go outside.
No, that's like, I honestly, that is such a
I know.
I already felt it. I said, dang, I messed up.
What?
Well,
I don't know. We should talk about
it. Don't talk about it.
It was something to do with pricing.
It was pricing,
she lowered her price so much that I was like,
I was
girl,
like, I was guessing, and I was looking at Leda, feeling her out with her face, and I'm like, lower? And I went lower.
Girl,
in
why
front
would
of a
you
client.
ever go low with Leda though? Like that's the thing. Never
it
go
was
low.
her client. I was like, I don't know if she wants me to like. I don't know if this face means like give her a deal, or it was like give her the full price. And I was like, I don't know, and I messed up, but it was on a service I don't really offer that much.
I brought her to my outside office, and everything's fine.
Yo, whenever you get called to that outside office, you never know if it's gonna be crying, happy, or smiling.
Just put your head down and walk out. Just be like, okay. That's what I always do.
Yeah. That outside office is the one place that you know that every emotion has been felt.
She said, "Drika."
I wish there was a camera outside.
I'd be like,
so that you could see
and I
our
always
faces.
sit in the chair like
we would have all the emotions of everybody, plus Kaylin falling out of that round chair.
Oh my God,
literally.
yes.
That would be a show itself. What's going on the back porch?
What happened today?
Right.
All right. What else is in our list?
The next thing, I can't speak English, was, we already spoke about it. We went into it. It was booth between the difference between booth and tone.
Yeah,
we already spoke about that part. I was gonna say something, completely left my. Don't look at me. That makes me nervous.
I was so silent for a second.
That
like,
makes me nervous.
The silence was so loud.
Wow.
Wow.
We were talking for an hour.
I told you we didn't need no time.
Okay, so say the goodbyes. Let's say our goodbyes. All right, guys, it was lovely.
If you guys have anything that you guys want to hear when it comes to, like, we are brutally honest in this house. Like, I don't know if you guys could tell, but we are. We, like, Leda, even though she's our boss, one thing I would say, another thing adding on to Leda, like, I know we just keep sugarcoating Leda, but she honestly is a pretty awesome person.
Yeah.
Is that
I did not pay them to say any of this, by the way.
No.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Not against our will at all.
Not even a dime.
Not at all. We are here by our own will.
Yes,
Anyway.
Literally.
It's a family, y'all. We're
It
here.
really
It is. It's fun for us to hang out. But another thing, guys, you guys keep cutting me off. I'm gonna,
Okay,
like,
hurry
slap
up. We're
you all
saying
the
goodbye,
time.
girl. Like you started saying a whole speech.
Yes,
Be
because
for
do you
real.
not want me to talk
Ooh,
about
I just
Leda?
got
Leda, do
paid.
you want me to
You
talk
got
about
us.
you?
Guys, like,
Yes,
this
okay.
is the
She
wife
wants
and
me to talk
husband
about you.
Wait,
arguments.
I just got paid and I'm
This is
excited.
the wife and husband arguments.
Anyways, as I was saying,
I just
is
got paid.
that
I'm excited.
From who?
Carlation, we're
You.
saying bye.
But
You're
not
getting
for
mad.
this.
We were
I'm
just
getting
saying
mad.
bye.
Hold on.
I'm sorry.
No,
Not
I was
for
adding
this.
the last
We were
bit.
just saying
I got
No,
my
we're
paycheck.
not.
Wanted to
Leda
say a
wants me
whole
to talk
speech,
about me.
baby.
You
Yeah.
see, guys, this is what I deal with at
We
the
were
salon.
saying bye.
Right now?
As I was saying, is the one thing that I appreciate about Leda is that she treats us like we're all humans. I can be as straight up with her as she is with me, and I love that because at the end of the day, that's what shows that there's a mutual respect, and that is something that other places don't give to you. So I just wanted to finish that up because a lot of people don't realize that Leda is who she is, and I always tell her, I'm like, Leda, you are who you are. Like, you're an awesome person. The only thing that you have is that you just have no filters. But like, the good thing is that she doesn't care that we don't have any
I would say
filters
most
with
of
her.
us don't.
We don't have filters with her back.
Don't.
And that's what's amazing. That's what makes us a family because she treats us like it. And I just
Literally,
wanted to
that's
finish
our
with that
idol.
because it's really something that could make or break your decision in working at the salon.
Yes, because you do have
If
to.
you
Let me
have
add that in there.
no
You have to have a
backbone-
backbone. Oh, girl, you took the words out my mouth. You gotta have the backbone. You have to be able to speak up for yourself because if not, you're gonna get trampled over.
And guys, at the end of the day, if you want to work at Tone Hair Salon, call us.
But we are
Search
nice
us up and
people.
call us, and I will give you all the information you want. Okay,
Yes.
anything, whether that's with appointments, consultations,
Swan
color
Method.
service, Swan
Swan
Method.
Method. We didn't get
D-mattings.
much into
Give
the
us a
Swan
call.
Method.
One little, I have to put this out there. You guys, I offer a Swan Method course online. It is better than any of the extension methods that are out there right now, okay? I'm not going to name them. I'm not going to bash anybody, but it is better
Every single one of them.
than any
That's
other
enough
extension
information.
method and so much more affordable.
Mm-hmm.
And when you sign up, you get my number. So you contact me directly if you need anything, okay? And May is also going to be the person that you're going to talk to if you have any questions about the Swan Method.
I just spoke to a shawty the other day. I don't know if you're watching this, but she follows us. Love you, bae. And I hope that your client got you that course.
Hey.
Yes, yes. So,
I was telling you about that.
And this is a great idea, actually. This stylist called the salon and our salon, and she was telling us that one of her clients wanted to pay for the course.
Yeah, because she wanted extensions, and it's one of her long-term clients. And she was like, I don't trust anyone but you to do my hair, and I want extensions, so I'm gonna buy you this
Exactly.
course so that you can do it on me.
That's really nice.
Practice
not
it
a
on
terrible
me.
idea.
Hey, if you ain't got clients like that who's willing to only stick with you and only you, and they were willing
No, it was
to
a
pay,
beautiful conversation.
That's
This woman was
insane,
lovely.
like-
Like the stylist was really sweet too. Like everybody vibey.
And my
in the whole
course
situation.
isn't $5,000 like some of these, okay? Then you have to, there's some methods out there that are $5,000, and then you have to pay monthly to be part of it.
No, but then
That's
you go in
crazy. That is crazy.
You go in person once, and how much do you really retain?
Yeah.
Exactly, no.
With our
My
method, it's
method's
online.
super easy. It's
And you get it online
360,
easily.
seamless, top, bottom,
Just
barely
none.
see any thread. You don't see any beads. It's flexible. Clients are going 13 weeks. That's double the amount of time of any other extension method. I have a US patent, guys. It is legit, and I wish more people did know about it because it would change your mind, your brain. It would it's a game changer. Okay,
For real.
Every single student that
It's a
has
life
taken
changer.
It really is.
every single student that's taken my course has literally texted me, "Holy crap, this is a game changer."
But it's not
It's
even
like
about the. It's
mind-boggling,
not even
literally.
about the stylist. It's about the client too. You have
The
changed
clients.
lives for clients
The
who have
clients
been
are like,
told.
That's 2 in
by
1.
their
Like the
they've been
clients love
told
it
by
and the
their
hairstylists love
dermatologist
it.
that they cannot wear extensions because their hair is too fine, too thin, and it would just strain too much. But the Swan Method, they got the extensions
they're fine.
anyways,
Yeah.
and went to their dermatologist, and he was like, "Wait, this is actually okay."
Yep.
After telling her that she could not get extensions, like I've
Yep.
seen
That's
the
insane.
clients be transformed. People travel from Florida
Yes,
to come
and
to
you
you.
can get
there's a
all
demand.
textures, all like, well, not all textures. I wouldn't say like curly. Well, you're working with
I
your
wear
curly.
curly.
You're working with your
I got
curly.
curly extensions.
Yes, but I was gonna say anybody can get these. Like I've had them.
Mm-hmm. Any
Lily
type
got
of
'em.
texture can have them.
Yes, like it works for all hair types.
Even if
literally.
you have a lot of hair and you don't
And-
need them, you can get them.
And
It
there is a-
depends.
there
You
is a
need way
demand.
more less, but you can get them. You
There are
can get
people
them.
that message
That is
me
true.
constantly, "Hey, do you have anybody in California? Hey, do you have anybody in Arkansas? Hey, do you have anybody here?" And I always tell them, go to the salon locator. I'm not sure if there's somebody like maybe close to you, but we also have people that fly in. But clients are seeing the difference. They're seeing the difference. They're seeing that the Swan Method, you can't see that thread and you can't see the beads and it's lasting. And so people are seeing it and they see the crap that's out there. Okay. The crap
Like, guys,
that's out there,
do you think that people would fly to us if they haven't like been educated with extensions and know that our way is the best?
Of course.
Just based off of a virtual consultation.
And
they've
all we
had
have to
them
do is
themselves.
get the word
That's
out
not-
there
it's
a little
not.
bit more. I feel like, of course, like they will be willing to travel. I would travel if I could get the course, like, and I was a stylist somewhere else, I would fly out to learn, especially if you had like in-person classes, because it's easy already to learn online with the
You
course.
don't even need the
Like,
in-person
so
class,
the in-person
honestly.
is just like a kiss on the top. Like, it's just like if you had an extra question that you couldn't read, which you could, because she gives you.
I give you my number.
You got everything. So
You
whatever
got
I'm just
everything
saying
you
is
need.
nothing, because she gives you everything
and then
you
affordable
need.
price, and it's everything you could possibly think of.
I was like, you
and
can't even
the students
contact
that
her.
take my
It's
course
crazy.
are learning it within days. Okay,
Yeah.
I mean it's easy. The way that I teach it and the way that it's different. I can't give you too much information, but it's different than any other extension method. And when you take my course, you're gonna be like, what?
Wait, we should
Literally,
bring.
I
We
do
should
this
bring.
every time. I swear
Why?
I do this every time, because
Wait, we
literally
should
be
bring
like,
Bex.
duh. And I'm
Duh.
like, dang, you're so good. How did you
Lily.
do that? How did you think of that? Like, it's so like, it was so like,
Let's get Bex in here so that she could show how she wears it up, down, to
Hey,
siding every
sleepyhead,
side.
wakey, wakey.
Don't tell me she's.
She's a
Yo,
sleep-
you want
No.
to record
No.
this? You guys want to
No.
record how she looks when she wakes up?
No.
Why not? We have to
It's
wake her
gonna
up
be
in like
10
2 minutes.
babe. It's gonna be a
Is she
10 minute.
hard
Let's
out?
say
Yeah.
goodbye and then wake her up.
yeah.
All right,
right,
we'll
you
make
guys.
the Swan Method the whole different thing. But guys, let me tell you, me personally, I did not see any really extension method ever, and I'm grateful because with learning other extension methods, you learn bad habits, and
Mhm.
sometimes it's hard to break that. If you just want to learn a good extension method, I'm not a liar, babes. I'm telling you, the Swan Method is the way. Okay, I've seen it. I wouldn't say it if I didn't believe it. Get it. Get
No,
into
for
it.
real.
Don't
And
break
we're
your
not being
brain with
biased.
bad methods.
I'm
Don't
not
get
being
yourself
biased.
stuck
I'm
in
like,
bad
we're not being
If
habits.
biased.
I
at
thought
all.
even one student didn't like my method, I wouldn't keep going. The only reason that I'm going and I'm just keep on saying Swan Method is because every single student has told me like this is life changing. It is a game changer in every aspect. That's why I keep going.
Yeah, and we're gonna continue to keep going. So tune into the next one, y'all.
Period.
For real.
May's ready to
Bye
go.
from me.
Yeah, I was like,
That's what I'm
May's
saying.
wrapping
Bye,
it up for the
babe.
fifth time.
Yo, we've been trying to wrap
So,
this up for 20 minutes, Solomon. What
right.
time are we at
Thank
now?
you.
An hour and
This
30
is your
minutes?
first time. This is your first time.
I know.
Or last time, frankly.
No. Y'all
you
love
guys.
me.
It was our
any
pleasure.
last words?
I love you guys. Follow me on everywhere. Perla's
Yes.
Video 3.
Right.
Actually, no, not on
Stylists by Drika
TikTok.
on TikTok and Instagram. It was my pleasure, and yeah, see y'all guys next time.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye,
With the
guys.
maze
Yeah.
outro.
Bye
forget.
from Baddie's Tone Hair Salon.
Oh, we
Baddie's,
should get a
Baddie's,
theme
Tone Hair
song. We
Salon.
should record a
Oh,
theme
we
song.
should get a theme song.
Baddie.
Ready, wait, ready, just say.
Baddie.
She came from Virginia.
No, just say.
She has
Life of
lupus.
Tone Baddies. Ready? Say bye from.
Okay.
Ready? Say bye from. The singing of its own Annie. All right, ready?
Wait, what?
Hold on, wait.
I didn't even hear the last thing
Wait,
you
wait,
said.
wait. We got how long? We got Solomon.
The
We got
secret life of Tone Baddies.
Okay,
but
but
Can we
Say it
just
again.
say
goodbye from.
goodbye
The
from the
secret life of
secret
Paul.
life of Baddie?
Y'all,
Okay.
that's not eating. I'm sorry. No.
Ready? Just do it.
All
Just
right,
do it.
we're
Ready?
gonna have a song.
1, 2, 3.
Goodbye from
the secret life of Tone Baddies.
I fucked up.
You did.
I fucked up.
You did.
And we're out. One more time.
One more time.
All right.
One more time. Okay. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Goodbye from the secret life of Tone Baddies.
That was better.
Yes, ma'am.